Hey, Laurie.
Matt, where are you?
Oh, crap. I'll be right there.
Exactly.
Wait, Matt, you forgot your helmet. Oh, thanks. I'll be right there. Just one sec. I can grab my bike.
Thanks, Tom. All right, hello everyone. Glad you all made it with all that traffic. I can't say I experienced the same with my ride, but we all made it. That's what counts the most. Well, my name is Matt Maxwell. I'm the CEO and co-founder of BoltAbout, and what I'm excited to talk with all about today with all of you is passion. And for me, passion begins with the BoltAbout mission of enhancing the lives of our customers by leasing electric bikes on a month-to-month basis. And today, for Demo Day, what we're celebrating is the passion and entrepreneurship of all these awesome students. And with that said, I just wanted to take a moment and say, whoa. I remember last year when I was in the accelerator and giving my Demo Day pitch, all the nerves, stress, and fear going through my veins, going into the biggest presentation and pitch of my whole entire life. But what I realized is that this experience right here is something that we're gonna forever cherish for the rest of our lives. And at BoltAbout, throughout the past year after we've left the accelerator and joined the incubator, we've had tremendous support from our mentors, advisors, and investors. And from all of you in the crowd too, who help support the CIE. And with that said, I just want to take a moment and say thanks. Thank you to our investors who've helped believe in us and helped us achieve our mission. And thank you to the mentors, advisors, and customers who've helped us develop our business model to improve to the best it can be. The CIE, and particularly the Accelerator program, has been one of the most profound experiences of my life. And without all the support from people like you, that never would have been possible. So now I want to take it a step back about a year ago, when we were on this very stage pitching BoltAbout for the first time in front of a crowd of this size. At that time, we had 12 members of BoltAbout. So what that means is I was lucky. Once a month I'd get to see a customer cruising by on their BoltAbout bike. But a year later, we had 150 customers in San Luis Obispo. It was the coolest thing ever. It turned from seeing one customer per month to standing out in the UU on Cal Poly campus and seeing someone cruise by on a BoltAbout bike every 3 minutes with the biggest smile on their face. It was really cool for me and my team to see that, and a great inspiration to keep going along and working on expanding the business. We're really excited to continue our expansion efforts into San Diego and Santa Barbara with a brand new business model that we're going to be implementing there. That was created after we've taken the feedback from our mentors, advisors, and customers to really figure out what we're great at and to continue doing that in these new cities. And if you'd like to chat more about this new model, we'd be excited to talk with you outside after the pitches. But what I want to talk about now is how we've changed who we're marketing to in terms of customers that we've learned through customer development and just by launching and doing what we do best, getting customers electric bikes. This morning, the Deputy Chief's Office of Cal Poly Police Department sent us an email asking to get 2 BoltAbout electric bikes to help aid their law enforcement efforts during WOW Week and Move-In. This is really exciting for us and the university. It's right in line with our mission, and it's also cool that we could provide benefits to the police department to help them with their law enforcement efforts, but even more importantly, providing them the utilities they need to do their job, and for the community members to have a friendly face of law enforcement that's right on the ground with them. Instead of the officers being behind an intimidating patrol vehicle, they're going to be on a fun electric bike where they'd be right next to everyone they're protecting and serving. We're really excited for this. Something else that's happened that keeps us going is one of our customers, Adrian. He joined BoltAbout about 8 months ago. The first week after Adrian got his BoltAbout electric bike, he sent us an email and said, "Wow, this is a whole new lifestyle for me." Adrian said he lost 8 pounds in the first week of joining BoltAbout. And that wasn't because the electric bike was getting him a ton of exercise in itself. There's a whole lifestyle change that he experienced after joining BoltAbout. About 7 months later, Adrian went on our website and scheduled a free maintenance tune-up of his bike. And we saw him walking in the warehouse with his BoltAbout electric bike, and we're like, wow, Adrian looks good. It's awesome. And by that point, 7 months later, Adrian said he lost 50 pounds. He looked great, he was happy, and healthier than ever. And that's something that we love. And lastly, in terms of the customers, it's the smallest customer segments that have the biggest impact on our business and our team. About 2 months ago, we had a customer named Ray. Ray signed up on our website to get his electric bike, and he walked into the warehouse and we immediately knew that Ray was a customer like we've never seen before, in a great way, but something we weren't expecting. Ray was a very nice, charming, and charismatic homeless gentleman who signed up for BoltAbout so he could get transportation that he didn't have before. Ray was trying to improve his life, get a job, and utilize the resources that the homeless shelter had to offer. But the issue is that he couldn't rely on the public transportation system because the stops weren't where he needed to go, or it oftentimes run late, or the routes he needed wouldn't be in service that day. So 2 months after joining BoltAbout, Ray's now able to utilize the resources at the homeless shelter, which means he gets coaching on the interview process for jobs, free hot meals every day, and a fresh change of clothes. Ray's now employed part-time, and he's really working on improving his life, and he's the type of customer we're really proud to serve. Helping Ray reminded us and my team about why we're doing what we're doing. You know, we would say, okay, we're a business and we provide services in exchange for money. But it's a lot more than that. We're an organization that's focusing on enriching the lives of our community. It goes far beyond just making money for us. Now that we've been in business for over a year, we've had the chance to gather a lot of data to analyze the performance of our business. One metric that I focus on a lot is the amount and frequency of our bikes getting stolen, because we want to make sure we're on top of any potential security flaws of the lock system and to help inform and educate our customers how to avoid their bike getting stolen. After about 1,000 rider months, we've only had, that doesn't look right. There we go. Whoops. 4 bikes stolen in about 1,000 rider months, which is awesome. It's great for the customers because they can rest assured that their bike is always going to be waiting for them whenever they need it, so it's a reliable transportation option. We've also calculated our average lease length for our customers is about 5.4 months. And what that means for us as a business is BoltAbout customers are keeping their bikes for long enough for our business to generate sufficient enough profit margin to continue to reinvest in the business in terms of acquiring new customers and growing our fleet. So we're really excited for this metric right here. Right now, our customers stick with us about 82.6% in terms of retention rate month over month. And this retention rate metric is something we're always working to improve on. At BoltAbout, we're making it easier to join and harder to leave. And this is a philosophy that we're focusing on more now than ever before. The newest program that we created is called BoltBites. What BoltBites does, it provides every ride discounts to our customers at their favorite restaurants in San Luis Obispo. We're starting our beta test of this program with 7 restaurants listed on the projector. And our customers who ride their BoltAbout electric bike to these restaurants get anywhere between 15 and 50% off their entire meal, which means a lot to our college student customer segment that's always looking to save some money when they eat out. And we're really excited to add more businesses as time goes on. And for us, since we're focusing on providing value to our community as well, this sort of program is something we're really proud of because it's helping both these small businesses like the restaurants you see, as well as BoltAbout grow and acquire new customers. So it's been a really great mutual marketing effort between our company and these. We're also launching our owners program, which the way that works, which is $79 a month. Every dollar you pay us throughout your membership gets added up, and as soon as you pay the equivalent of the retail price of the bike and your monthly payments, you own it outright. There's no added fees, you own it. And what we're doing for these customers once they own the bike is providing a BoltAbout maintenance subscription service at a much lower rate. That way, our customers still get the free maintenance that they've come to love, as well as the other benefits that we provide them like BoltBites. And the free maintenance has been something that our customers really take for value. But as we expanded our fleet to 150 bikes, it quickly became quite the challenge to maintain. And what was happening is most maintenance fixes take only about 15 to 20 minutes. Repair a flat tire, lube up the chain, or just make sure all the bolts are nice and tight. But for the more complicated fixes, sometimes those could take between 1 or 2 days, which isn't acceptable if you're using the electric bike as your primary mode of transportation like Ray or Adrian is. So we redefined what we think free maintenance should mean. Free maintenance should mean you get your maintained bike in 60 seconds or less from the second you drop it off at our warehouse. We're doing that through the new BoltAbout Trade and Go program. The way that works is you just set up a Trade and Go appointment on our website, drop your bike off at our warehouse, and leave with a brand new BoltAbout electric bike in 60 seconds or less. Now our customers can get where they need to go even quicker without having to worry about maintenance slowing them down. And we're also working closely with our manufacturer, Prodeco Tech in Florida, to build our second generation e-bikes, which are going to be better than ever. They're going to go farther than ever with a range of 40 miles. That means you could go to and from Avila Beach from Slow twice without having to ever recharge your bike. Or for the students and commuters locally, that means they can generally commute to and from work 5 days a week without having to recharge their batteries. So that way they could focus on using the bike as a transportation method rather than something they need to worry about. The new bikes will also have increased power, which means they're going to be able to tackle nearly the steepest hill in San Luis Obispo without having to pedal. And also for us, we focus intently on the safety of our customers. Since we started BoltAbout, we knew that's one of our primary responsibilities as the business. And that's why from the second we started BoltAbout, we always provided our customers with a free super secure lock and a free very safe helmet that we encourage them to always use. The new generation of electric bikes will also have built-in front and rear lights that will automatically activate when it gets dark outside so all the customers can rest assured they'll be visible to the cars around them. And our second generation BoltAbout e-bikes are going to be comfier than ever. This is really important for the customer experience because the people we're getting to ride electric bikes are coming from the car or the bus, which is generally pretty comfortable if you're driving your own car. But with standard bikes, bike seat can hurt. You may have to lean really far forward and hurt your back or your shoulders, but we're changing that. Our new bikes are going to have the bike seat at a much more comfortable angle, and the handlebars are going to be cruiser-style handlebars where you can just sit upright in a relaxed position, twist the throttle back, and go wherever you need to go quickly. And most importantly, the feedback we receive from our customers is they love our comfiest seat in the world. So what we're doing is every BoltAbout bike that we're buying new with this second generation is going to come standard with the comfiest seat in the world for free. We've tried over 20 different seats and found this is the one customers rate highest in terms of comfort. We're really excited for everyone to give it a go. Overall at BoltAbout, we're helping our customers enjoy the journey. And what that means is we're helping them get out of cars and on electric bikes as their primary mode of transportation. In doing so, we're helping them live healthier and happier lives, which is good for them and good for us. And with that said, we're really excited to provide these updates for you today, but the whole point of Demo Day is for these accelerator teams that are pitching to you today. And for them, or for me really, I remember last year when I was up on this stage pitching BoltAbout, I just felt incredible anxiety and fear just rushing through my veins before I got up on stage. But what I wish I did is just take a moment and just embrace this awesome opportunity we have to pitch our businesses in front of all of you who are supporting both the CIE and these startup companies. It's awesome. This morning, before all the teams came to the pack to get ready for their Demo Day pitches, I spent some time talking with them to figure out what was going on in their heads. Were they excited, nervous? What were they thinking about? And what I found was that they were all pretty excited, but at the same time, they were just really excited to celebrate the end of this event together and then to take the next step forward in their journey. And after that, I talked with them and I asked them, why the heck are you even doing this to begin with? You could have gone to the Bay Area into Silicon Valley and gotten a high-paying internship where you could have made a lot of money this summer. But instead, you decided to work for free on a startup company that you don't even know is going to work. They haven't even raised money yet, but they're willing to work for free all summer long. And the alternative of working for free on a startup company is to go to the beach, go surfing, hiking, hanging out with friends, and playing beer pong in their front yard. But instead, they decided to work on their startup company for free. And I kept digging and I asked them why. And what I found is it all boiled down to passion. And what that means is loving something and wanting to get it so bad, and you believe in it so much, that you're willing to sacrifice all these other fun activities to achieve it. And that's what the accelerator teams embody. They've worked tirelessly over the past 3 months to build their companies, refine their pitch, and work on raising money to take them to the next step. And in the 3 teams who have gone already, y'all kicked butt. And I can't wait to see the next 3 teams pitch and to celebrate all of your successes later tonight. And to all of you in the audience, thank you. Thank you for supporting me and BoltAbout. Thank you for supporting the CIE. And most importantly, thanks for being here today to support these accelerator companies as they give their pitch of their life to you. Thank you.